So in the last lecture we have discussed about the average velocity and the instantaneous velocity in two-dimensional case. So the difference in one-dimensional case and the two-dimensional cases. In the two-dimensional case, we are just considering the vector form of that velocity and displacement, etc. In that vector form, we are just talking about x-axis and y-axis. That's why this is two-dimensional. Sometimes in the three-dimensional, we can also consider the same in the three-dimensional, and at that point we have to consider x, y, and z, three axes. So here, this is the motion on a plane. That's why we are just talking about the x and y directions. Okay. So each and every equations, each and every formula, we will consider in two-dimensional x and y components of that vector. Okay. So what we have done so far is that v average. That will be in vector form in two dimension, and this is equal to vxi plus vyz. So here this is the x component and this is the y component, and where this v average, this can be represented, this is the delta v by delta t, where these both are in the vector form, and these two where, and then this vx, this is equivalent to delta x by, this is a delta r, delta x by delta t, and vy, that is equivalent to delta y by delta t. So here this is the x component of position and it is divided by time, so this will be the x component of velocity, and this delta y, this is the displacement along y axis, and when we divide this by this small time delta t, then this is the y component of that velocity, and combinedly this vx and then vy, this actually gives that average velocity. So now this average velocity will have the magnitude as well as the direction, because we are considering vector. So the magnitude of this average velocity, this is actually equal to root of this vx square plus vy square. This is the magnitude. So when we show any physical parameter in terms of vector, then we have to show both the direction as well as the velocity, as well as the magnitude. So this is that magnitude. And the direction of this will be on the basis of these two, vx and vy. In the vector form, we can also so the direction by graphical representation. Let's say this is that this is the time parameter and this is that position. Now I am writing this position as r. So in one-dimensional motion, we have represented this as x only. So here we will consider this as r, and if this is the path, this is that path, then we can calculate that average velocity. So what is different between one-dimensional and two-dimensional graphical representation? In linear motion, especially that linear motion and that non-linear motion, that two-dimensional motion, what is the difference in the graphical representation? In linear motion, how we show? We just take one straight line like this, or this, just a straight line. The variation is in a specific direction. But in two-dimensional case, we have path like this. So this is that path, the path. So here, if you want to calculate the average velocity by using this formula, then we have this one position and there is another position. One body is moving following this path. One body is moving following this path. So that variation in velocity, this is because of change in direction, one can say. Okay. So here, this is the point P and this is point Q. We have taken this in the previous lecture, P and Q. And that position vector of this is the position vector, this is 0. And we have taken, I think this is R1, only R. And this point, this position vector is taken as R prime. Is it? So this is R and this is R prime. Both are in the vector form. So these are the position vector, so r and r prime, and this, when we join this p and q, then this is delta r. So this is the displacement delta r. So this the direction is here, this is the direction, here this is the direction of vector of this position vector. So the direction is if this is that direction, so by using vector sum, दिस इज सो सिंपल, है ना. ऐसा नहीं कि बहुत कॉम्प्लिकेटेड हो, बुक में डायग्राम देख करके लगता है कि इट्स टू कॉम्प्लिकेटेड, बट नो, अगर तुमको थोड़ा बहुत अगर वेक्टर अगर को क्लियर है, so this one is the easy one. So this is the position vector of this point P, and this is the position vector of point PQ. Then by using this triangle rule, what we will have, by using triangle sum of triangle rule of vector, then this r vector r plus delta r prime, and this is delta r is equal to r prime. So we have to calculate this displacement. So that this displacement, this delta r is equal to r prime minus r. Directly this is given in your book. So by actually this comes from this triangle rule. So this delta r is equal to r prime minus r. And now by using this, we calculate average velocity. So this average velocity V average, this is equal to delta r by delta. So this average velocity is further extended like this, where we have calculated this Px and Vy by taking the component of this r and r prime. This r where this r can be written as vector r can be written as xi plus yj, and r prime this can be written as equal to x prime I plus this is x prime I plus y prime is j cap. Okay, now the direction, actually we are talking about the direction of this average velocity. So the direction of this average velocity, this is the magnitude, and the direction will be toward the direction of this line joining P and Q. So the direction of this is from the direction of this V average is along the direction of displacement vector delta r. So जो displacement vector delta r, the direction of that delta r, this is the direction of the velocity. Now the second part we have completed, that was that instantaneous velocity. So that instantaneous velocity, this displacement, this delta r, the time taken is reduced. Actually the time taken is reduced. If this delta t tends to 0, where this delta t tends to 0, then we come to a particular point at a particular time. So instantaneous velocity is defined as the velocity of any body at any specific time. किसी particular time पर अगर velocity हम calculate करना चाहते हैं, तो that is known as the instantaneous velocity. So here ये डिस्प्लेसमेंट P और Q यहाँ तक डेल्टा आर है. अगर हम चाहते हैं कि टाइम को रिड्यूस करें, टाइम को अगर कम करें, तो ऑब्वियसली टाइम अगर कम ले रहे हैं तो पोजीशन इन द ग्राफिकल रिप्रेजेंटेशन पोजीशन विल आल्सो रिड्यूस. सो व्हाट वी डू, we will just shift this fuse slightly up to the point P. So that instantaneous velocity is defined as the average velocity. We have this V average, that is equal to delta r by delta t, and when we this take delta t tends to 0, then from the definition of this V instantaneous, that is equal to limit delta t tends to 0 delta r by delta t, and this is dr by dt from the definition of differentiation. And this r can be also written as equal to d by dt. This is xi plus yj, and this is equal to dx by dt I plus dy by dj, and this is equal to vxi plus vyj. So this is v instantaneous in the vector form. Here we will represent vector, but these are just the component along x-axis and y-axis. So vx and vy. Okay, again this instantaneous, this is the very instantaneous velocity, this is in the vector form, so we have to find the magnitude. So the magnitude will be the magnitude of instantaneous velocity instantaneous, this will be in the form of mod, and this is again equal to root of vx square plus vy square. So the formula for the calculation of magnitude in the case of average velocity as well as in instantaneous velocity is same. You just take the square root of that vx square plus vy square, and this vx and vy, these are the components of velocity in two directions, x and y direction. Now what's about the direction? Again, पहले भी हमने डायरेक्शन की बात किया, इंस्टेंटेनियस वेलोसिटी का डायरेक्शन that will be along the direction of delta r. But now the direction of this instantaneous velocity, इसका डायरेक्शन अगर कैलकुलेट करना चाहें, then let us think about that graphical representation of this velocity. So this is that r and t plot starting from 0, and let's say this is that path, जिस पाथ से होकर के बॉडी जो है वो मोशन में है. So this is that path, and we are calculating that velocity in these 2 points. So this is point P and this is point Q. So the position vector is like this. So this is the position vector, and this is the position vector, and this is r and this is r prime, and this is that line joining this P and Q. So this is delta r. So here we have defined as average velocity, and the direction is along this. This is the direction of this average velocity. Okay, so in order to define that instantaneous velocity, what we did, we have this, just look at that formula for that instantaneous velocity. What we are trying, that average instantaneous velocity, v instantaneous, this is taken as equivalent to dr by dt in the form of differentiation. Means we have concentrated ourselves to this vector r only, isn't it? In the average velocity, we have 2 vectors. One is r and second one is the r prime. This vector r and second one is the r prime. But in the case of this instantaneous velocity, this is dr by dt. This we are just concentrated ourselves, tensed ourselves to this first vector r only. क्यों? क्योंकि हम टाइम को रिड्यूस करते जा रहे हैं. टाइम को रिड्यूस करते अगर जाएंगे तो क्या होगा? फर्स्ट टाइम दिस इज द पॉइंट. Second, that plot may be like this vector r and this is vector 2, and this is the same path, and this is that this is r, and here, in spite of this, let's take this the second point. So now the time taken, this delta t, this will be reduced here. टाइम कम लगेगा क्योंकि हमने पोजीशन स्पेस हमने कम कर दिया, डिस्प्लेसमेंट कम कर दिया. So this is t1 and this is t2. So that t2 will be less than t1. कम टाइम लगेगा. और उस टाइम को रिड्यूस करें, बिकॉज हमने कहा है कि इसके डेफिनेशन में दिस डेल्टा t टेंड्स टू 0. So in the third diagram, what we will have, this is that plot, and this is the position, and this will be the position. So this is that position vector, and this will be the position vector. So what we are trying, हमारे पास ये 2 वेक्टर था, उस 2 वेक्टर्स में से हम अपने आप को इस फर्स्ट वेक्टर की तरफ शिफ्ट करते जा रहे हैं. इस फर्स्ट वेक्टर, दिस इज सेकंड वेक्टर. सेकंड केस में हमने इसको थोड़ा सा स्लाइडली इसका डायरेक्शन को चेंज करके इसके पास लाए. थर्ड वेक्टर के केस में हमने फिर से इसके पास लाए. In the case of that fourth vector, what we will have, this is that vector r, and this is vector t, and this is the same path, and just now we are just limited up to the same point, almost the same point. This is that delta t tends to 0. टाइम को हम छोटे करते करते इतना छोटे कर दिए कि दोनों सेम पॉइंट पे हो गया, एक ही लाइन में, सेम लाइन पे. दैट्स व्हाई दिस इज द डेफिनेशन. उससे क्या हुआ, डायरेक्शन में किस प्रकार का चेंजेस आए, देखिए डायरेक्शन में चेंजेस आ रहा है. दिस इज द डायरेक्शन इन द केस ऑफ दिस, जस्ट वी आर जस्ट ज्वाइनिंग. सो दिस इज द डायरेक्शन ऑफ वेलोसिटी. हमने एवरेज वेलोसिटी की डेफिनेशन में कहा है कि द डायरेक्शन ऑफ वेलोसिटी विल बी डायरेक्शन ऑफ दिस डिस्प्लेसमेंट. एंड व्हाट्स अबाउट दिस, दिस इज द डायरेक्शन ऑफ वेलोसिटी. And what about this? This is the direction of velocity. Okay, so what I am trying to show is, in the case of this instantaneous velocity, the magnitude is the same, that is root of vx square plus vy square, but the direction of that velocity, that is at the tangent point, the direction of tangent at that particular point. So यहाँ पर हमने डायरेक्शन निकालते गए, यहाँ पर ये डायरेक्शन जो होगा, दिस इज दैट डायरेक्शन. If I have a curve like this, and this is r and this is t, and this is the curve. Two dimensional curve कहीं पे भी हो सकता है. And I want to calculate that instantaneous velocity in this point. So what I will do, I will take this that position vector at that particular point. This is r1. I will calculate the differentiation at that particular point. Then that is the instantaneous velocity. And the direction will be tangent to this. I can write the answer. And the second point, if I have to calculate that instantaneous velocity here at this point, then I will take that position vector in this point, and this will be r2. Again I will calculate that instantaneous velocity. किसी particular time पर instantaneous velocity मुझे calculate करनी है. I can calculate by using this. And then the direction will be tangent to this. So instantaneous velocity का जो डायरेक्शन होता है वो उस पर्टिकुलर पॉइंट पर टेंजेंट के द्वारा शो किया जाता है. एक लाइन खींचा जाता है टेंजेंटल डायरेक्शन पे, तो उसको शो करता है. लेकिन एवरेज वेलोसिटी का जो डायरेक्शन होता है, दैट इज द डायरेक्शन ऑफ दैट डिस्प्लेसमेंट वेक्टर. यहाँ पर ये एवरेज वेलोसिटी है, दोनों पॉइंट एकदम सेपरेटेड है. डायरेक्शन इज दिस, द डायरेक्शन ऑफ डेल्टा आर. जैसे जैसे मैं इसको रिड्यूस करते गया, रिड्यूस करते करके इस पार्टिकुलर पॉइंट पे आ गया, तो इंस्टेंटेनियस वेलोसिटी हो गया, और वहाँ पर उसका जो डायरेक्शन होगा दैट विल बी द डायरेक्शन टेंजेंट. सो द एक्सेलरेशन, फर्स्ट वन इज दैट एवरेज एक्सेलरेशन. So definition will be same. So the average acceleration, this is represented by A average, and obviously this will be equal to the change in velocity on time interval, the change in time. So it is represented by delta v by delta t. Then obviously this will be in form of vector. So this is delta v by delta t. So this is delta v vector delta v by delta t. So I can directly write this in form of components, or that can be written in form of that v2 minus v1 like terms also. So this can be written as equivalent to delta x I plus, that can be written as equivalent to vxi delta vxi plus delta vyz. This is delta v, so this will be the x component, and this is that y component. So directly we can write in form of this component upon delta t. Or if you want, you can elaborate like this. This is equal to that average. This is equal to v2 minus v1 by this delta t, and this v2 in form of that vector. So that will be equal to x2 I plus y2 z minus x1 I plus y1 z with components by delta t, and this is equal to x2 minus x1 I plus y2 minus y1 z by this delta t. Why I am writing this? This will be vx, v1, v2x, and this is v2y. In terms of velocity I have to write. Why I am writing in terms of position? This is v1x and this is v1y. तुम लोग बताते नहीं यार, ध्यान नहीं है मतलब, है ना? So v2x minus v1x I plus v2y minus v1y z by delta t. ये सब ऐसे करने की जरूरत नहीं है, लेकिन if you want to elaborate you can write like this. So this is delta vx I minus plus v y z by delta. एक प्लस माइनस चेक कर लेना. Okay, so this is ax I plus ayz by, and that is just a average. Directly you can write this delta vx by delta t is x and delta vy by delta that is it. Okay, so this ax is equal to delta vx by delta t and क्लियर ना? इलेक्ट्रेट करने की जरूरत तो नहीं, सिंपल सा ये है. डेल्टा वी इसको आपको कंपोनेंट्स के फॉर्म में लिखना है. टू डायमेंशनल का मतलब वही होता है, जस्ट यू हैव टू राइट ऑल दिस इन एक्स एंड वाई कंपोनेंट्स. सो दिस डेल्टा वी कैन बी रिटन एज डेल्टा वी एक्स आई प्लस डेल्टा वी वाई जे एक्स एंड वाई. एंड नाउ इसको दो पार्ट में डिवाइड कर दें. सो दैट विल बी डेल्टा वी एक्स बाई डेल्टा टी विच इज रिप्रेजेंटेड बाई एक्स एंड डेल्टा वी वाई डेल्टा टी दैट इज रिप्रेजेंटेड एज ए वाई. सो this is that terms and this average is like this. So one can write that it's a magnitude again. So the magnitude of instantaneous acceleration, average acceleration, that is mod a average. This is equal to root of x square plus a. ओके, अब इंस्टेंटेनियस भी डिफाइन कर लो. इसका भी डायरेक्शन जो है उसको वैसे ही अपने को रिप्रेजेंट करना है. तो ग्राफिकल रिप्रेजेंटेशन वी विल सो आफ्टर लिटिल टाइम. सो इंस्टेंटेनियस एक्सेलरेशन, instantaneous acceleration. So what we will have is a instantaneous that is equal to average. This should start from average. So a average, this is equal to delta v by delta t when we take this delta t tends to 0. Frequently we are using the same term. So this delta t tends to 0. Then this is converted in form of instantaneous acceleration. When this delta t tends to 0, this delta v by delta t. And from the definition of differentiation, we will write this delta v by delta t. Again, we will write the same term from the definition of differentiation. So now we will check its component. So this is d by dt. In terms of this is vx I plus vy z. So this is equal to dvx by dt I plus dvy by dt z, and this is equal to ax I plus ay z. So this is a instantaneous magnitude will be again. So therefore the magnitude of instantaneous acceleration, that is mod instantaneous, and that is equal to root of ax square plus y square. Okay, now let us talk about the direction. हमने magnitude तो दोनों को निकाल देंगे. Magnitude will be formulated similarly in both cases. That delta, this magnitude is root of x square plus ay square. Although this ax square is here, this ax is equal to dvx by dt, and there that is a delta in terms of that delta vx by delta t. तो वहाँ थोड़ा सा difference तो है, but this ax and ay ये same magnitude का calculate करने का method same. So the direction. So the graphical representation, let us see to show the direction. So this is, in place of displacement, we will take this velocity. So here this is the curve. Same curves we should draw this. This is T, and this is V, and this is the second one. This is T, and this is V. This is the third one. This is V, and this is T, and this is the fourth. So here, let us take 2 points, and somewhere here and somewhere here. So the velocity at this particular point, that is, let's say v1, and in this particular point, that is, let's say v2. And what we know, the direction of velocity, that is towards the direction of tangent. So the direction of this velocity v1 will be like this. And the direction of this will be towards the tangent. The direction will be, just draw a tangent. Just draw a tangent. This is that direction of v2. ओके, अब इसके बाद फिर ये जो पॉइंट्स हैं, इस पॉइंट को थोड़ा थोड़ा करके आप पास लाते जाइए. दिस इज द पॉइंट P एंड दिस इज द पॉइंट Q. पॉइंट P को सेम रखो. दिस इज द पॉइंट P, पॉइंट Q थोड़ा पास लाते जाओ और डायग्राम ड्रा करते जाओ. दिस इज द डायरेक्शन एंड दिस इज द डायरेक्शन. दिस इज पॉइंट Q. थर्ड केस, दिस इज द डायरेक्शन P, and again this is the direction Q. So this is the case. This is the case. This is Q, and this is that point P, and the same point is Q. So in the both cases. So this is point P, and similarly this is point Q. Okay, now let us try to make that vector diagram. So here the one vector is along this v1, and the second vector is along this is v2, and the resultant will be this. Okay, so in this case, this is that delta v, and the direction of this the direction of that acceleration, this is the direction of the acceleration. वहाँ पर भी जैसे हम वेलोसिटी हमने लिया था, तो दैट वेलोसिटी, एवरेज वेलोसिटी का जो डायरेक्शन होता था वो डिस्प्लेसमेंट के डायरेक्शन का होता था. तो यहाँ पर भी एक्सेलरेशन का जो डायरेक्शन होगा, दैट डायरेक्शन विल बी टुवर्ड्स दिस चेंज इन द वेलोसिटी. सो द डायरेक्शन ऑफ दिस डेल्टा v. So here this is the direction of that average velocity. In the similar case, same case again, this is that direction, and this will be the term, and this is the direction delta v, and this is v1, and this is v2, The third case, this is that V1 is in the same, and this is V2, and this is that delta V. And now in this case, this is the direction of V1 and V2, and obviously the direction of this instantaneous velocity, instantaneous acceleration. So by this graphical interpretation, what I am trying to show is the direction of this instantaneous velocity, instantaneous acceleration. This is toward the direction of this average velocity, and which is actually along this. तो यहाँ पर भी आप जो भी वेक्टर सम ले रहे हो, तो दोनों को वेक्टर सम लेकर के जो डेल्टा भी आएगा उस डेल्टा बी के डायरेक्शन पे होगा. यहाँ पर भी डेल्टा बी के डायरेक्शन पे होगा, यहाँ पर भी डेल्टा बी के डायरेक्शन. लेकिन जब इंस्टेंटेनियस एक्सेलरेशन की बात आती है, तो दैट इंस्टेंट द डायरेक्शन ऑफ इंस्टेंटेनियस एक्सेलरेशन इज ऑलवेज परपेंडिकुलर टू द डायरेक्शन ऑफ दैट इनिशियल वेलोसिटी. अगेन सेम पॉइंट dv by dt. हम एक पॉइंट में अपने आप को कॉन्सेंट्रेट कर रहे हैं. वहाँ पर dx by dt करते थे या dr by dt करते थे. यहाँ पर dv by dt कर रहे हैं. v1 पे हम कॉन्सेंट्रेट हो रहे हैं. सो दैट द डायरेक्शन ऑफ average acceleration is towards the direction of delta v and the direction of instantaneous acceleration is normal to or perpendicular to velocity. तो ये डिफरेंस आ रहा है. वहां पर टेंजेंटियल हो रहा था डिस्प्लेसमेंट, वहां पर टेंजेंटियल डायरेक्शन का था वेलोसिटी, यहाँ पर नॉर्मल टू भी आएगा. So I think for today's lecture more than sufficient. So that's graphical interpretation is very important in the case of this particular two-dimensional motion. Remember this. तो तुमको इसको बार बार ड्रा करके थोड़ा सा चेक कर करके देखना है कहीं पर कुछ मिस्टेक्स तो नहीं है. थोड़ा सा वेक्टर को और क्लियर करना पड़ेगा, है ना. कि दो वेक्टर को लेकर के अपन तीसरा वेक्टर कैसे जनरेट करते हैं. सो द सम ऑफ दिस जनरली दिस प्लस दिस इज इक्वल टू दिस v2, v1 प्लस डेल्टा v इज इक्वल टू v2. सो दैट डेल्टा v इज इक्वल टू v2 माइनस v1.